one without a second. Ekam eva advitiyam. No second. Only one. And it appears as many. It appears as many individuals, many animals, plants, inanimate, animate, all. So, Sri Shankaracharya, Adi Shankaracharya, puts this in half a sloka. The Samantonam of Advaita Vedanta Darsana, Adi Shankaracharya puts in half a sloka. What he says? Shlokarthena pravakshami yaduttam grantham kodini. Shlokarthena pravakshami yaduttam grantham kodini. Brahma satyam jagat mithya jiva brahma yoga. This one, whatever you read in crores of scriptures, I am going to tell you half a sloka. The first, in the beginning of the first, Shlokarthena pravakshami yaduttam grantham kodini. And he going to say Brahma Satyam, Jagat Mithya, Jiva Brahma Yoga. So here we are dealing with 4 or 5 words: Brahma, Satyam, Jagat, Mithya, Jiva plus Jiva. So what is Brahma? It does not change. In course of time, past, present, future is uniform, and it is every place, every time. The reality, Brahma. Jagat, Jagat means this world of 5 sense organs, Sapta, Sparsha, Rupha, Rasa. These are the 5 objects of senses. We interact with the world through our 5 sense organs: sight, hearing, touch, smell, like this. So this Jagat, मिथ्या, इस माँ इत्थम, जैसा दिखता है वैसा नहीं है. The way it appears is not real. Means it is not unreal, but it is relatively real. In context, in reference to time, place, and something, it exists. This body also, it is also a part of Jagat. All these bodies, all these animals, plants, all are part of Jagat. Our manas also, mind, intellect, ego, these are also Jagat. And these have relative existence. It has no existence of its own. It borrows the existence from it. So this Jagat, which is changing all the time, is mithya. Not untrue, relatively. And what is this individual? Jiva is individual. Brahma Satyam Jagat. Jiva Brahma Eva means this individual is uniqueness. Micro and macro are the same. Have related one. This individual is none other than universe. This is the for this, Shankaracharya defines himself Brahman and Atman. Brahman means this universal, and Atman means this individual. Those are identical, not equal, not 2 lines, 3 lines, identical. How it is identical? Just like we see, you take a jug full of water, ocean. Amount is less, amount is small, but the quality of the water in the jug and the water in the ocean is this. Likewise, we all have swabhava properties. Just as water has this property of going down and cool, it is the property of water. The property of fire is warm, heat, and going upward. Likewise, what is the property of the cell? body has relative existence. It was not before 70 years or 80 years. It will not last after 40 or 50 years. So it is a time period. This body is a time period. So we can say it has relative existence. But as Atman, न जायते जीते का कदाचित नायम दुःखा भविता वा भूयः अजो नित्य शाश्वतम पुराण न भूयते. Even if this body dies, this cell does not die. Because it is not born, it is not created. Whatever is created, that will have a form, and at one point of time it is going to perishable. So this body is perishable, but we as cells are not born. Anything is property of hence absolute existence. Paramasa, absolute existence, absolute knowledge. The knowledge is also absolute, and bliss also, ananda also, will be our swabhava. But we find that we are facing sorrow, we are facing negative situations. Why? Vedanta says that there are three types of errors in the intellect. Three types of errors in the intellect. What are those? First error is maladosh, impurities. Impurities in the mind or intellect. Impurity. Second is dissipation, vikshepa, not able to focus on one point. That is second dosha. And third dosha is avara dosha, covering. The truth is covered by maya. So that I tell you. Because of the three doshas in the intellect, we are not able to perceive ourselves in real sense. We mistake ourselves in the body. We mistake ourselves in the mind. We mistake ourselves in everything. And the property of the body becomes ours. We forget our own property of Satchidananda. And when the body is crippled, I think that I am crippled. If the body is young, I think that I am young. If the body is blind, eyes are blind, I think that I am blind. So this is wrong attitude. It is called Sadhana, an identity. Not knowing the truth. When the truth is covered, we are not being able to identify the truth. We project our imagination. This is the truth, this is the truth, this is the truth, this is the truth. Likewise. So we have to uncover this truth. And that is what Swami Vivekananda says. Knowledge does not come from outside. All the power is within you. All knowledge is within you. Only what happens, how we get the knowledge, how we learn, when it is uncovered. When the impediments are removed, so rishis prescribe for these three doshas first impurity, selfless service, niskama. Without any selfish motive, if we do a small amount of work, very small work, it will help us. That is a great teaching of Sri Ramakrishna, Guru of Vivekananda. Somebody said that Manu ko seva karna chahiye. Ramakrishna gets angry and he says, "Hak sala, तुम क्या सेवा करोगे? तुम्हारे पास क्या है? हटाइए, तुम सेवा करोगे? जिसको तुम सेवा कर रहे हो, do not expect that he will thank you. You thank him because you are benefited. Your impurity are removed. So express your gratitude to him that he, God in him, accepted himself. So this is called Shiva Jnana Philosophy. Vivekananda heard this thing and he for people, but not as people, but as service to God. God. And we express it. आपने मेरा सवाल किया. So this is the point. Impurity will be removed. And next comes Vikhyapadusha. Our mind is not able to stay at one point. For that, Rishi prescribed unconditional love for some idea. It may be God, Goddess, or a Mahapurusha. Idea. With others होना चाहिए, इस पर हमें so when this impurity are removed and his mind is fixed on a point, then only comes this Avarana dosha, Vedanta dosha, Advaita Vedanta dosha. So first, let us assume that we are not harming people. We are all good citizens, but we are not harming people. We are not doing any crimes. So impurities are, even if they are less. And by doing selfless service, it will go away. And then comes devotion. Devotion to Lord or to Mahapurusha. You will practice. And for that, unconditional, most unconditional. Love for God should be unconditional. We did not put any condition. That if you give me this thing, I will worship. No, not like that. That is a sort of credit given to you. Lord, we must love God for the sake of love. Love for the sake of love. Why actually most of these college students, why they are getting frustrated? Because they expect in return. And whenever there is expectation, selfishness is there. There is not love at all. There is lust, desire. So here comes the relevance of our scriptures. Now, this Avarana dosha, how this Avarana dosha is to be removed? Shankaracharya has defined this Atma as it is different from three bodies. We know that we are having single body, but there are three types of bodies: Sthula Sarira, Sukshma Sarira, and Karana Sarira. This gross body, when you see or when dissected during the operation, is called Sthula Sarira, gross body. It is made up of 5 gross elements: earth, air, water, fire, and ether. इनसे बना है. But unfortunately, we think ourselves like that. It is called Dharmasala. We are staying here for 60 years, 50 years. For what? Remove the self, no God, that is the purpose. But we think that we are our house, we are our property, and we are going to stay forever. But time comes and this owner of this house, claim this body, and it is taken from us. So this, we understand that this Sthula Sarira, gross body, is made up of 5 elements. It takes birth, it stays for some time, it grows, it decays, and finally dies. So this is not us. This is not the self. Sthula Sarira. What is Sukshma Sarira? Sukshma Sarira means we can see it, but we feel it. Breathing. Prana. Right from the birth till death, this prana is continuously. This prana is Sukshma Sarira. Thoughts, emotions, Sukshma Sarira. All the indriyas, all the sense organs, all the work organs, I work organs called hands, legs, speech, Maladwara and Mudradwara. All those are also Sukshma Sarira. Actually, realizing not this, realizing behind this. This Sukshma Sarira means prana, pancha jnanendriya, pancha karmendriya, manas, buddhi, and chitta, ahankara. All these are rajasic person, this prana and karmendriya is found. Jnanendriya also comes from sattvic person, and tamasic person of the world is found. This is Sukshma. What is Karana Srila? Karana Srila is the cause of this Bhuspati and Sukshma Srila और स्थूल शरीर का जो कारण है उसके कारण से ये क्या है? इग्नोरेंस ऑफ दिस। हम जो अपने आप को नहीं जानते हैं, जैसे अविद्या